Welcome back to Ridezone Bikes, the place where the passion for two wheels meets the need for detail, where every bike gets its moment in the spotlight and every feature is explored. Today we're not just talking about any new release, we're diving deep into one of Honda's boldest moves in the small displacement category, a bike that's been designed to look, feel, and ride like it's far beyond its cubic capacity. I'm talking about the 2026 Honda CB125 Hornet, a machine that Honda is positioning as more than just a commuter. It's a statement in the 125cc space, and trust me, by the end of this video, you'll see why this is a head-turner in every sense. From the moment you lay eyes on the CB125 Hornet, you know it's been sculpted with intent. This is not a shy bike. The tank shrouds flare aggressively, the lines are sharp and purposeful, and that LED headlamp looks like it's staring right into the soul of anyone standing in front of it. Honda's design team took cues from its larger Streetfighter siblings and condensed that energy into a compact but muscular stance. The upswept tail section, the layered tank design, and the way the side profile comes together give it an unmistakably premium vibe, the kind that makes you do a double take when someone says it's just a 125. But here's where the Hornet really separates itself from the pack. The hardware. Front and center, you've got golden upside-down front forks. This isn't just a styling gimmick. These USD forks actually improve rigidity and front-end feel, giving the rider confidence in corners and under braking. At the rear, a monoshock setup keeps the ride composed, absorbing bumps without making the bike feel floaty or vague. Combine that with a new steel diamond frame and 17-inch alloy wheels wrapped in 81/17 front and 110/17 rear tube loose tires, and you've got the bike that's nimble in traffic yet planted when you push it. The lighting is full LED all-around day, from the sharp DRL integrated headlamp to the compact, clear lens indicators and the neatly styled tail light. LEDs aren't just about looking modern, they give better visibility, last longer, and draw less power from the electrical system. Speaking of modern touches, let's talk about that TFT display. This isn't the basic monochrome unit you'll find on most bikes in this segment. We're talking about a crisp, 4.2-inch full-color TFT instrument cluster that hooks up to Honda's Ridezone app via Bluetooth. That means you get turn-by-turn navigation right on your dash, incoming call and message alerts, and even music controls, all without taking your hands off the bars. For a 125cc bike, that's unheard of in most markets. Honda even throws in a USB-C charging port so you can keep your phone topped up while using these features. Under the skin, the CB125 Hornet is powered by 123.94cc air-cooled single-cylinder engine built with Honda's enhanced Smart Power (ISP) tech. That might sound fancy, but what that means is improved combustion efficiency, reduced friction, and better durability. Output figures come in at about 10.99 bhp and 11.2 Nm of torque, numbers that might not seem wild until you factor in the bike's 124 kg curb weight. That lightweight, combined with a slick shifting 5-speed gearbox, means this thing launches hard off the line for its class. In fact, Honda claims 0 to 60 km/h in just 5.4 seconds, making it one of, if not the, quickest 125cc motorcycles on the market right now. That responsiveness is perfect for city riding where gaps in traffic come and go in an instant. Braking duties are handled by a 240mm front disc paired with a single-channel ABS system, giving you confident stops without locking the front wheel. The rear still uses a drum brake, which might sound old school, but it keeps costs down and is more than adequate for a bike of this size and weight. Fuel efficiency, you're looking at around the mid-50 kmpl mark in real-world conditions, which means you can have fun without feeling the pinch every time you refuel. And with a fuel tank capacity of over 11 liters, range anxiety is pretty much off the table for daily commutes or weekend rides. Now, Honda knows that for the younger crowd, style and tech aren't just a nice-to-have, they're deal breakers. That's why the CB125 Hornet comes in 4 striking colors, each with a unique energy. There's pearl siren blue with lemon ice yellow highlights for those who want to stand out, athletic blue metallic for a sportier, understated look, sports red for that classic aggressive vibe, and pearl igneous black for riders who like their machines stealthy but sharp. These aren't flat, dull shades either, and the finishes are glossy, the decals are tastefully integrated, and the color blocking works with the bike's aggressive bodywork. When it comes to pricing, Honda has been strategic. In India, the CB125 Hornet launched at a superscript 11.12 lakh X showroom, making it the most premium 125cc offering in their lineup, positioned well above the Shine and SP125. That pricing might raise eyebrows at first, but when you consider the USD forks, the connected TFT, the LED package, and the performance figures, the value becomes clear. In other markets, the pricing varies around PKR 3.99 lakh in Pakistan, and roughly PHP 69,600 in the Philippines. But the positioning is consistent. This is a premium 125 meant to bridge the gaps between entry-level commuters and larger displacement street bikes. On the road, the Hornet feels alive. The throttle response is immediate, gear changes are precise, and the suspension tuning strikes a sweet balance between comfort and sportiness. In traffic, the light clutch and narrow profile make filtering effortless. Out on an open stretch, it holds its line through corners with confidence, the USD forks keeping the front end composed even when you encounter mid-corner bumps. The seat height is friendly for most riders, and the upright yet slightly aggressive riding position gives you good control without putting too much weight on your wrists. It's the kind of ergonomics that work for a quick grocery run and an all-day Sunday blast equally well. One of the most impressive aspects of the CB125 Hornet is how it blends big bike feel with small bike practicality. Park it next to a CB300R or even a CB500F and it doesn't look out of place. That's by design. Honda wants new riders to feel like they're on a serious machine from day one. And for experienced riders who need a smaller, nimbler second bike, it delivers on style without compromising on performance for its category. Honda's marketing for the CB125 Hornet has leaned heavily into its speed credentials, calling it the fastest in its class from 0 to 60 km/h, and they backed that claim with real-world numbers. But the truth is, speed is only part of the story here. What really sells this bike is the way all the elements come together: the sharp looks, the tech-heavy cockpit, the suspension and braking hardware, the zippy yet efficient engine, and the way it all feels cohesive rather than like a parts bin special. This isn't a commuter that's been dressed up to look sporty, it's a small street fighter that happens to be affordable to own and run. For the everyday rider, the CB125 Hornet offers reliability. It's a Honda, after all, and the peace of mind that parts and service will be widely available. For the enthusiast, it's a canvas for customization, with plenty of aftermarket potential for those who want to tweak aesthetics or performance. And for the style-conscious commuter, it's a bike that turns heads without emptying the bank account. After spending time with it, it's clear that the CB125 Hornet is more than just another model filling out Honda's catalog. It's a statement of intent, a sign that small displacement bikes don't have to be boring, and that riders deserve premium features even if they aren't buying into the higher cc brackets. Whether you're stepping up from a scooter, downsizing from a bigger bike, or just entering the world of motorcycles for the first time, the Hornet greets you with the confidence of a larger machine and the agility of a small one. So, is it perfect? Well, no bike is. Some will wish for a rear disc brake, others might want a little more outright power, and in some markets, the price may be a sticking point compared to rivals. But these are minor quibbles in the face of what the CB125 Hornet gets right. And in the real world, where most of your riding happens between 30 and 80 km/h, this bike absolutely shines. That's the 2026 Honda CB125 Hornet, a machine that redefines the 125cc class, proving that small can be mighty, and that style, performance, and practicality can exist in one compact package. If you're looking for a bike that's as happy cutting through rush hour traffic as it is posing at your favorite cafe till the copyright, and you want it backed by Honda's reputation for quality, this could very well be your next ride. Thanks for watching Ridezone Bike. Say if you enjoyed this deep dive, Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and tell us in the comments, would you choose the CB125 Hornet over its rivals, and why?